Chapter 17. Zane.
So how was the date?
I ask Charlie when she enters my office Monday. I've set up the small table in the room for us to work at so that it's easier to collaborate, and I gesture for her to take the chair next to me. She sighs as she sits down. It was about as I expected. I mean, he was a nice enough guy, but maybe I'm just destined to have terrible dates. She offers me a small smile, but I can see the sadness in her eyes. It bothers me, probably more than it should.
Oh, come on. It couldn't have been that bad.
She shakes her head. He wanted to go kayaking. It started out fine, but we both ended up in the water and almost dying of hypothermia.
Okay, that does sound bad, but maybe he just overshot the goalpost trying to impress you?
I want to take her hand to reassure her, but I stop myself. I also don't add that I would definitely try to impress her. He certainly didn't need to. I'm pretty simple. I mean, I like adventurous dates, but sometimes watching a movie while curled up on the couch is just as good, you know? She locks eyes with me and the energy between us shifts. I've always thought those romantic movies where the characters are about to kiss and the world seems to stop around them were silly, but I understand it right now. There's a deafening silence in my ears and a strong urge to pull Charlie to me. Her lips part ever so slightly, and my gaze drops to them, wondering how soft they would feel against my own. When I meet Charlie's gaze again, it's clear she's having similar thoughts. Her eyes are wide and slightly terrified, and I don't know what to do. Do I lean in? If I'm reading this wrong, that move would be very bad, especially considering I'm her boss. But if I'm reading it right and don't make a move, then I might miss the moment, or worse yet, she might feel insulted. Before I can decide, Charlie blinks, shakes her head, and then changes the subject. Okay, Belle managed to secure some great prizes for the competition. She's really good at this whole networking thing. Charlie slides a piece of paper to me, but I notice she keeps her hand far away to keep from touching mine. Here's the list. Gift cards, a fitness tracker, even a spa day package. Not bad, huh? I look at the list, and I have to admit I'm impressed.
Not bad at all. I'll admit, I wasn't sure Belle would pull through, but this is solid.
Belle is good at what she does. I don't understand all of it, but she's good. And when it comes to securing deals, she is relentless.
I see that. Okay, what else do you have?
Charlie grins and pulls out her laptop. Piper has a basic website designed. Take a look and tell me what you think. She slides the laptop closer to me so that I can see the screen. It is a basic website, but it's so much nicer than what we have currently, and I can tell that it's upgradable.
This is good, I tell Charlie. Your friends really are talented.
She shrugs. I know. Good thing they're also forgiving. Heat burns my ears and I rub the back of my neck.
I'm still thinking of a way to make it up to them, but I will, I promise.
I know you will. Okay, last Katie has the app running. She pulls out her phone and taps the screen. Look. This time she leans closer to me and I can smell the scent of berries and vanilla. Is that her hair? How does she smell so good after instructing all day? Katie's even got the competition sign-up working, and we've had 3 responses so far. I force myself to focus on the phone and not how good Charlie smells, and I tap through the app, looking at our class schedules, our hours, and the sign-up for the competition.
This is amazing. You're really throwing yourself into this. You've been on top of every detail. It's impressive.
She shrugs, though her smile falters for a moment. The gym is important to me. Plus, I like a good challenge.
Well, the gym is lucky to have you,
I say, setting the phone back on the table.
I don't think we could have gotten this far without you. And your roommates, of course.
Charlie ducks her head as a faint blush colors her cheeks. It's not just me. Everyone's pitching in. And you've been working just as hard, so don't sell yourself short.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, you organize the class schedule so that it makes more sense. And I have to admit that the promotions you've been running on the protein powders seem to be working. Her words catch me off guard. Hearing her acknowledge my efforts feels strangely good, and that feeling of wanting to kiss her rears its ugly head again.
Thanks,
I say, my voice quieter than I intended. For a moment, the room is silent except for the hum of the air conditioner. Charlie picks up her phone and fidgets with the screen, and I realize her nervous energy is contagious. I don't know if it's how close we're sitting, her scent still lingering in the air, or the memory of that almost moment earlier, but the urge to say something, anything, bubbles up in my chest.
You know,
I start, trying to keep my tone casual.
If you ever want to break from these adventurous dates of yours, we could do something low-key, like that movie on the couch idea you mentioned.
Charlie looks up, her eyes widening slightly in surprise. Are you asking me out, Zane? My brain stalls, my mouth freezing in a slightly parted shape. Was I asking her out? It certainly sounds like I was when I replay the words in my head, but I don't know what to do with her reaction. Is her shock simply surprise after the rocky start of our relationship? Or is she appalled at the suggestion? I suppose I can try to play it off.
No, I mean, not exactly. Just saying sometimes it's nice to keep things simple.
She stares at me so intently that I swear she's seen memories I've long forgotten. Should I apologize? Take the offer back? I'll keep that in mind, she says, and then she grabs a notebook and pen from her bag and shifts gears once again. Okay, so next steps, we need to finalize the event schedule and figure out how we're going to manage registrations that come in through the gym. I recommend Beth be in charge. She's the best front desk employee, and she's organized enough to keep track of everything. Also, do you think we should bundle some of the prizes to make them more appealing? Her shift in focus is so fast that it takes me a moment to catch up.
Yeah, bundling could work. We can also highlight the grand prize more. It'll draw in people who might otherwise hesitate.
Good idea. She scribbles a note, her focus lasered in on the planning. Let's aim to have everything finalized by Thursday so we can start promoting hard. Sound good?
Sounds good.
I lean back and watch her as she scribbles out more notes and ideas for the organization of the event. Charlie is a force to be reckoned with, but she's also the most intriguing woman I've ever met. And that scares me, because I don't know what to do about it.